Flexer Nation said, "Welcome back everyone to E6E. I am joined on this wonderful day with Mr. God and Woo. We both been more than busy working on bragging rights. How are you today, Mr. God and WH? What do we have in store for the lovely folks who are watching?"
Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, good old TTS. I'm doing okay. We have been busy. It's taken. I don't actually. I'm going to be honest. I've lost track of time. I don't know how long it's been since our last episode. It's been a while. Um, yeah, like a month and a bit. Um, yeah, so we're hoping to essentially complete everything at this point. Everything will be 100% after we are done. If you look at the bragging rights tab to make the mastery tokens, the actual tokens themselves are pretty easy to make. They just require, you need shards to go into assembly controllers, and that makes the tokens. But the actual shards themselves are what's complicated. Tina might show them on the screen to you, the different shards. But suffice it to say, every chest in the center here contains the full 50 shards worth of ingredients. These have been split task-wise. If you look at we've got some nice little signs at the front here that show which ones were done by me, which ones were done by her. We had a bit of crossover at some point. I did more because she sucks. No, realistically, it was because I'm going to be honest. When we picked it, yeah, she did a lot. She did a couple of the hard ones early on, which took her a long time to do. I think I did 3 shards before she actually did 1. That was that much harder. And then I helped on the last 3 that she was supposed to do because they were actually rather easy in comparison. There was a couple that she had to help out with. Botanical was a particular nasty one. There was one item in botanical that was nasty, and I didn't really want to do it. We've also got the world shaper stuff, which I haven't checked at all if this is all the stuff that we need. So I'm banking on her not fucking that up. But yeah, every chest has got, depending on what it is, some items don't stack very well, so some items have to be in drawers, otherwise we just couldn't fit it in the chest. And the plan is we will be using a cardboard box on one of these. So let's do an easy one, right? We'll do Battle Mastery. Until you looked at it. So we're going to cardboard box the Battle Mastery. And essentially what we're going to do is we're going to take it downstairs. We're going to come over to a spot that I have made specifically for this purpose. Okay, boot, 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 and boot. Oh, why is there 10 cardboard boxes in this one? I'm checking that. It kind of looks like it might be, yes. Okay then, we're not doing this one. You saw nothing. It also hasn't got cardboard boxes in it. I don't know. There's issues already, people. There should be cardboard boxes in all of those. It's almost like someone has sabotaged me and taken them out. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just checking to make sure this is the is the way. I should just be able to literally whack that on and change that. This is going to get messy, in fact. No, don't do that. Fuck off. It's TV issues. I didn't expect this to be a thing, I'm going to be honest. Oh yeah, so much stuff has been improved or changed because we had multiple we've had multiple issues with honestly trying to get this stuff done. There's been times where we just haven't had enough actual things. I'm gonna have to make patterns for these. Oh god, I thought these were done. To be fair, right? She said that she double checked all this. I'm just saying. I'm waiting for that to graph. All right, over there. Yes. Hello. Yeah. What? Yeah. Why have you done this? I'm not. I'm purposely not breaking them. Okay. So anyway, no, not at all. Anyway, you haven't explained that. Like, come back out to the farm. You haven't explained why we did this. All you said was we made farm. You got to explain it to the people. So this farm was intended to just make combined potions. There was one specific thing, which she might show you if she can find it. It's called the stim pack, I think it was called, and it literally required you to combine two different potions and then add them to a flask. The flask had to have 8 charges, so you needed like something stupid like 64 potions or something like that. It was of each to get that, and this was kind of the setup that I made to try and accomplish that. I was asked to make a farm, a very OP farm that rejuvenated source because we needed a lot of source. Turns out I think this was pretty overkill and it didn't use anywhere near this amount. I thought it was for an enchanting setup. She didn't tell me. Turns out it was for the potion setup. And you can actually see there's still potions left in these jars. That one's got swiftness in it. That one's got resistance in it. Regeneration and absorption. And it's a very basic system. It literally it's got activator modules in it which set up into the jars that use the potions on the jars. The potions are actually made inside the base. Let's go and have a quick look at that while we remember. In basement, again, I made over here. I made a very basic system to make these potions. It's an automatic brewer setup, 4 brewers for 4 different potions. And it does it in sequence. So if you look at it, you'll see there's actually like 3 items in the top and they're like locked in. That way it puts one of each in that thing. Once it's got one of each in there. Oh, actually, I think it does it by the stack actually. Yeah, it creates the potions, and these items were some of the items that were needed for it. Very kind of basic. Well, what else did we do? We made this massive setup of pressure chambers. This was a nightmare to get right. These all use, and I'm going to explain it very briefly because people might not know, these actually use something called a crafter proxy. And essentially, they are a linked version. If you look in the proxy, you'll see there's a linked card. That card is from this one over here, this one on its own, which was the first one that I made as an extra. And all the patterns inside that can be duplicated and split evenly between all of those over there. So anything you request, if you request enough of something, it will actually divide it between all of these, including that one over there. Yeah, so this was a bit of trial and error. This is something that I honestly should have done ages ago into the pack. We did have modular routers a lot earlier than what we when we figured it out. Essentially, it's a very basic setup. It's a modular router with a detector and a sender. The detector essentially detects an item in its inventory and then emits a redstone signal. So what we're doing here is chest crafter goes to chest, which goes in. When the item comes out, it goes to the router. The router then says, "Oh, I've got the item," and puts it and emits a redstone signal to the crafter, which is set on pulse mode, essentially telling it to insert the next item. As she said, it keeps filling up. There was an issue where it would get clogged and it was a nightmare. She asked me if there was a solution to it. I fiddled around for ages trying to work out a solution, and then I came up with this, and I was like, wait a minute, I can do this. That system is now used on several different machines, not just that. I can't even remember what these are for. These are processing plants, I think, were for making plastic and stuff, right? One of these is a non, that one there. So this one turns essence memory essence into essence, and crystal glass and chorus into chorus glass. This one does the same, I think. But the yeah, and there's basically every setup has been multiplied in some way, shape, or form. This one here makes plastic and concrete times by 4. There's a fluid encapsulator here, which is, can't remember for some reason. Most of these we got multiplier again over here. There was multiple setups for plate makers, for wire makers, for rod makers, and fluid encapsulators at the end. These were all to make buckets of stuff: bucket of etching acid, bucket of milk, bucket of lithium. The basic memory chips were all made this way by infusing essence into them. Water, ether gas, all of that is done through multiple different setups now. Why are you not working? No issues. Oh, the bonsais have been swapped around a couple of times just based on what we've needed. That's right now, cool. There's been so many things that we just weren't aware of that we needed. You know, all of a sudden we were like, oh my god, we need 3,000 apples. So we had 3,000 apples. And then after that, we're like, oh my god, now we need 12,000 apples because we needed to make golden apples, and golden apples is like a whole process. You need to like make like honeyed apples, which is, in fact, over the crate system. Go over to the create system, create setup. This was actually made specifically for that. If you put an apple on here, it will actually hang on, can actually do it. We got an apple. 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 Yeah. And that, you can grab that if you want. Grab the apple. And that makes that. And then 4 of those gets infused with another machine and an arc with arcane gold or some weird thing, which also took a crazy amount of time. We had to have an automatic setup for that as well. to produce the stuff down in the basement. That was over at the blood magic area. There's Hellfire Forge recipe. So we had to get lots of demonic will, which I got all by myself. Didn't have any help whatsoever. Yeah, basically a lot of stuff has been auto-clicked by her because long story short, my computer can't really run this pack. This pack is particularly weird, but my computer can't run this pack and other games very well. So I can't really AFK, and I don't leave my computer on overnight like she does. So essentially, all of that has been down to her. She's a weirdo. You know how it is. You know what, we're actually going to do the ritual one first. I was going to do the battle mastery one first. We're going to do the ritual one. So come over here. This is where the magic happens. Right. Downstairs. So essentially, this is just a load of external storages hooked up. What we're now going to do is I don't know, do you want to go over to the tree? We should both be able to go over the tree. I've kind of like set it up so that we can do it from over there. We'll find out if it's working or not, don't worry. Right, so briefly, so this tree is kind of a nightmare. It's a bit glitchy. We found we had massive issues with it last time. Yeah, there's multiple fluid inputs on this thing, so we've actually got you only need 5 different fluids. If you don't count mana, you only need like 5 different fluids for this thing, so they've all been plugged in automatically. So it should just make everything straight away without us having an issue. There's a double mana pool with a recessive and the mana input. Just for anybody that's actually doing this, because some people may not know, if you are insane enough to do what we are doing, the way you actually link mana to these things is you use a mana spark on the actual mana input by holding shift and right clicking a spark. You then break the glimmering living wood above it, and then you can put augments or whatever attached to it, and it will hold its mana even though you've broken it. Each one of these ports holds 1,000,000 mana. There's 3 of them, and each pool, we believe, also holds 1,000,000. So there is 9,000,000 mana sitting here. I did a very quick and dirty setup like there is on the pressure chambers, where it will only do the next set once it does. We may not need that, but for the sake of argument, we've done that. So I'm going to request 50 ritual mastery shards. It's now telling me we don't have enough. Oh. That makes 5? Hang on. $10. I think you've actually fucked something up. Hang on. There's supposed to be 50 of them, isn't there? You only made 10. Oh, it's okay. I found some. It was in my backpack for some weird reason. Why was it in my backpack? I'm so confused. Okay, so there should be enough. Right, back to the stream. It is, isn't it? Why not now? Ritual shard, 50. Missing 50, available 50. Missing 10. I'm confused. Why isn't this working? That's the right, isn't that the right amount? You need 50 of them and 50 of them. Like, what do you do with them? That was enough. You only need 50. Yeah, I don't know why these aren't registering, but they're being. These didn't actually need to be put in there. That could have been put in a box. Is this just some weird shit? It might just be some weird shit with it not registering it. There was enough. Now it says it's only missing Ritual Diviner Dusk. Ritual Diviner Dusk. They're fucking in here. Yeah, maybe the pattern's messed up. I will make this fucking work. So far. we've made them. I don't know what you mean. They're made. It's literally made. It's in the chest. We have got enough. That is enough. No, you didn't. You only need 50. Like there was 50 in there. You overspawned. I don't know why you did such a thing. Right. So if this doesn't work, we're gonna have to just throw them in. It's working. Right. Come to the tree. See, I don't get why we need. I guess we did need that. We did need double what we had. Okay. If you just look at you can see it's going into the chest. It's being imported into the system. If you look in the system, but it is working. Ritual got 10 right now. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yes, mistakes were apparently made. Anyway, what were we talking about? So the Battle Mastery one going as well. No, I don't know a prison bucket. In the backpack, it can fit. What are you on about? Right, what else? What else are we doing while we're waiting for that? You can tell, by the way, this is 100%. You can tell, by the way, for anybody watching, if there's any doubt in your mind that we cheated shit in, this is evidence we didn't. Because you can't possibly fuck it up this much. Which I mean, you are. I'm not. Like, notice that wasn't my shard. Yeah, so I made some stat. This is me last night. I wanted something to kind of finish the pack. So I made these. I had to look up a YouTube. I had to look up a YouTube video to see how to make these like dimension wise. Skin tones and stuff are not perfect. It would be a lot better if you took your stupid helmet hat thing off. Like your face mask you've got on that like ruins your character model completely. So you know, I made that character model for her. Like I adjusted it essentially, and she's been like hiding her face like 95% of the playthrough. Like complete effort, completely gone. Go and stand on its shoulder. That would look good. It's your fucking character model. You want a screenshot? I'll stand on my character model. You stand on yours. And maybe not as like super people. But... Ironically, we can't actually can't zoom out far enough. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So, what's this out? So, come over here. All right. Down. That would be you. If it's ugly, it's always her. Just FYI, this was like the stupid way of doing this. I'm just saying. You had to make a shit ton of attuned rock crystals, essentially. So, celestial crystals. So, you have to make celestial crystals. You have to combine rock crystal with dust and the liquid starlight, and then over the course of an hour or 2 hours or whatever it is, it transforms into the what's it stuff, into the celestial. You do the celestial, and then you can then take that up to the place and attune it. It's a whole process. This is for our cog when we get to that. The world shaper, yeah. This is the multiple setups of random random extra stuff that she needed to do. No, this is particularly interesting here. This is what's that? This is our oil maker, oil turner thingamajig. Now, what else did we do, like crazy setup wise? We didn't really have to do anything for this. Britannia's changed a little bit, not much. We've got a metric ton of flowers in Britannia. Let's put some more. I'm going to put some more shards on. Dimension automation. Hopefully these work. Shard. And this phone's driving me crazy. So these patterns Because some of these patterns are broken. Probably something to do with MBT data. Like I thought this is one of your shards as well that I'm trying to do now. And I thought, oh my god, have you messed up again? But you haven't. You've got the right items. It just isn't recognizing them. Can you go and check the tree for me? We haven't run out of mana, have we? Hmm. Yeah, we're not even 100% sure on what has caused some stuff. I'm kind of the opinion um, that it's due to it being a older Java version, and yeah, um, yeah, you have to. Um, I don't remember. Is the crafter box? Maybe the crafter box. Yeah, that was it. Craft was locked. Alright. Done it. No. Yeah, they're both in. Yeah. Oh, that's crafting. I had a bit of teething trouble with that shard. I had to change the thing here. So that pipe was too quick for that. It was getting stuck. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know you did the lava one. I don't remember you telling me that. The remaining. Oh yeah, I remember that. Moved in the shower a bit, isn't it? Vandalized what she did. Yeah, I made that mistake as well. I tried when that was when we were trying to make a better mana system. I dabbled with using the shock me not one, and yes, that happened to me. They spawned everywhere. Mm. You may even remember it. I don't know if you may have recorded it or not. Yeah. When I did it, I think you may have come back on and you were like, I can see mobs through the wall. It's like, yeah, I don't know where they are. Yeah, she can't spell.
Your name lights up my phone, and I'm pulled back in. Why'd you reignite that glow? Asking how I've been. If you ever wanna know it's true, I would set this all on fire for you. But that's some fucking shit you wouldn't do. You ain't ever had no follow through. Loved you so much it's tragic. It drove me straight to madness. But if you ever wanna know it's true, I would burn it
Yup, yup. What? What am I doing the honours on? Hey, mate, like, oh, you want to look in the system, type in mastery. All the shards are made, so we just need to convert to the tokens. So we can pull out all of these, and then let's have a casual stroll to the system, and it should do them in big batches. It shouldn't take very long. Funny enough, we've got the precise amount to do 3 stacks in each, and it should put them all, and then they should all end up in the system as mastery tokens, which are starting to populate, and we can pull them all out. Would you like to pull them out? One little random stealing going on. Now the only thing left is the world shaper, which requires all of those shards. This is where I'm kind of lost because I'm not the one that did the world shaper. Would you? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to do the cog? Yes. What the fuck did you place that on that? I have no idea. Legitimately no idea. I don't actually know what that one is. You will have to go and investigate. What do I need? I don't know what items I need. This box is full of rubbish that I don't know. I don't need the apples. And I don't need the resonating gems. I guess I'll go and start that while you make the other two. Also, why is it raining? Why is it always raining? Sleeping bag. So fun fact for anybody. if you're awake long enough on a Minecraft world and you don't sleep, it will seemingly rain more. Why it does this, I have no idea, but it rains an absolute ton if you don't. If you're wondering why it's always raining on your Minecraft world, that would probably be why. Try sleeping, and then it seems to stop. Well, okay, I've got 10 Dreamwood on me. Are these for you? No. I don't need them either. Those two things are on the platform. I need 8 of them. I don't know what the others were for. It'd be easier if I put this on my second screen. I'll put you over there. It'll be a bit easier to see. Nice. And I hate my life. You're getting on my horse. Good chat. But how are you getting on? Yeah, you're not the only one having problems. Turns out I made this too big. I thought this was actually the right size. You told me it needed to be even bigger than this, and somehow I made it one block either side too big. You've also given me way too many blocks, which is confusing the fuck out of me. You can get 8. Do you wanna wait here because this should be craftable. Turn off your magnet ring. Oh shit! Have you got mana? I got a mana ring on you. Can I help? I forgot we need mana ring first. I'll do. Tanya wand. No, it doesn't work. Of course. Need that, and that, and then you do that. It only works with rings or mana tablets, I believe. I'm glad it's doing it and I haven't fucked it up. I said I made it too big. You can see like the design I had. It was too big for this. It was somehow I made it one block bigger than it needed to be. Ah, that's a long crafting mechanic. Oh Jesus, take your time. There you go. You can. You should be able to make it now. Yeah, I had like 32 fucking rune holders, more than I needed. Oh, did you see my new thing? I don't know if you saw my new thing or not. You see where I'm at? Women, right? Always busy doing their makeup and stuff. Everybody's like, every guy is like, yeah, always waiting. Yes. You stand on here and look that way. Can you see the gold star? In fact, look over there, this way. Can you see the gold star in the distance? All right. Hold right click while looking at it. Maybe it doesn't like me on there. Maybe it doesn't like me being on there as well. No? Nothing happening? All right, look at that one there then. Maybe it's too far. The fuck? Again, try now. So it was working a minute ago. I just used it to get here. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, come over here and try this again. Maybe you have to. I think you have to stand on the gateway. Stand on the middle and look at the star. Hold right click. Does it do animation? Okay, you have to be really specific apparently. Mine's showing like right here. You have to do it where the star is the brightest. When the star is the brightest, it apparently works. It's very finicky. Oh, you're making it already? Nice. Man, this thing's loud. It's because it's supposed to be cool. It doesn't work. This century, Jesus. Nice. It's everything, isn't it? We don't even. I don't even know what that thing does. Handy tool for creating landscapes and features. Left click at a block selects block placed by the tool to target a block by sort of selected brush and tool. I think it's like having like a building gadget and stuff. What are they doing? Okay. Wait, did I just spawn that? Right here? So it'll literally create infinite block of anything that's in the world then. Now, if you hold shift, you can fill, place, replace, clear, overlay, flatten. Pretty cool. Yep. I mean, I'm assuming it only works on like blocks, not what's it? But yeah, still pretty cool. No, it probably doesn't. Ah, so what now? What people secretly don't know is there's a bragging right too. I am in the abyss. Well, This one here. This is the tree. Got the tree is a spare one. Yeah. No, not at all. Lost our teleport. Yes, I'm totally mad. Yeah, I did. Very good. The right. Wait, what? Oh god. Okay then. Diamonds for everybody. It was pretty awesome. I mean, it's a shame you don't get it until right at the end of the fucking map when you've got nothing left to do. I wish you could maybe float too. Oh my god, the lag. I'm like permanently lagged out. Yeah, you don't stupid thing. I did. Just gave you. Yes. Yeah, it was a bit crazy. Make the whole thing out of diamonds. I mean, as soon as you get that, it's just infinite. Any metals in the game, it's just infinite. You don't even have to replace stuff. You can just lost its stuff. Not that it really matters at that point. But... yeah. Well, it's been fun. Are we talking about future plans? So the current future plan is we don't have any. I believe the intention is maybe to do another pack at some point in the future. For you guys, it might be a few months by the time editing is involved because, let's face it, she's slow. All of the current videos for Enigmatica 6 Expert were uploaded at the same time. So if you're seeing this episode now, every single episode was already on YouTube at the same time before it was actually released. And it was trickle fed one at a time, which is obviously the way to do it, long-term content. You know, putting 60 videos out all at once would have done nothing. But yeah, she's got a trip. She's going on a trip. And Afghanistan, heard it's the nicest time of year. And yeah, there's going to be obviously a little bit of break. We haven't talked about potential future packs. I did see one thing that actually got released. I can't even make this up. This is not scripted. Within the day of us finishing this, a brand new pack has been released. That I noticed today. Many of you will be familiar with it. I don't know if we're going to do this. It's just a possibility. If you do listen to this and we do end up doing the pack, we'll comment something really weird in the first video for the pack, like watermelon or something weird, and I'll know you've said about it, and I'll even try and give you a shout out. It's her video, but I'm going to do it anyway. The newest Direwolf pack was released today, and it's on 1.20.1, which is the latest version of Minecraft. We are currently playing 1.16.5, so we are quite in an old pack right now with an old Java version. So my kind of hope is newer pack, newer Java version, maybe less problems. There is the only one problem with it is a complete kitchen sink style pack. It does not have any questing at all, which may be a deal breaker. There is no progression, so to speak. It is a play and see what happens kind of pack. Open world, do what you want. Don't know if that's something we want to do or not. There are other packs available, but I said we haven't talked about it at all. Tina's been kind of in a rush to get stuff kind of organized and all the rest of it. She goes away, and the server. We obviously, well, I say we. She rents a server for this purpose, and the server is going to be renewed while she's away. So I kind of wanted this to be finished before she went, so that she wasn't paying extra money for no reason. It may be a month, it may be 2 months before we even think about doing another pack. It really depends on her. Depends on IRL. So yeah, anything to comment on what I just said? Yeah, that's the only problem I foresee with playing that pack. But the only thing I really like about the fact is it is on the latest version of Minecraft, the latest version of Java. It should be less crashy and less buggy, hopefully. It's a decent sized pack. It's got like 280 mods in it. I said there are other packs that are potentially more focused. There's several like expert level packs like this. There is, we're playing Enigmatica 6. There is like Enigmatica 12 or something. I don't know. I think at the time that we started this, there was not really an expert version of that pack. It hadn't. The pack was still kind of in development, and it was in like more beta rather than release. But it might be worth looking at, seeing how crazy the newer versions of this are. Might be something. I kind of would like to do something slightly different before we went back in there. There is plenty of other ones though. There's ones that are undersea. There's ones that are underground. There's sky blocks. There's all sorts of stuff. She's just going crazy with crazy with the what's that? Um, oh god, wow. What? What am I? Where are you? I've lost you. What was that? What does that do? I'm lagging so hard. It's on my game crashed. Yep, game crashed. Oh well.
Flexer Nation said, "Thanks for watching, everyone. That has been E6E.
It probably didn't help, to be honest, that
Any parting words?"
I may or may not have changed every single block in the area to lava at the end there. But thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one, I guess.
Bye.
Bye.